You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
What is going on, good people? We're here for not one, not two, not 2.5. I forgot I was about to say 3. 3 live mock drafts, or shall I say 2 live mock drafts while we do a best ball draft, all at the same time. I'm going to try my best not to time out. I'm going to focus on the best ball most of all. And I'm going to drop the link to the first mock draft right now. So let's do that. Let's drop the link. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. I dropped said link into the chat. We're also going to get into an ESPN draft. So I got to go over to ESPN and pick something that's a little bit out. So it's 10:30 my time. It's 1:30 Eastern. So I got to find something at 10:35, 1:35 Eastern. Head-to-head snake draft 12. Here we go. Okay. Here's the link to that. I'm going to join this league. It starts in 4 minutes on ESPN. Edit team name and logo. Smitty. How about the Fantasy Football Show? Okay, save. Now I'm dropping the ESPN link. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. That is the ESPN link. to join that mock right now. I'm in there. I guess I'm in the 7th spot. All right, so let me share my screen here. We have the ESPN mock draft. 3 minutes and 59 seconds until that begins. Fill it up. Get in there. The link is in the chat. And then, most importantly, the Underdog Fantasy link. Let me give you the link to that. And you want to make sure you use promo code Smitty and go through this link. You have to go through this link. I'm dropping the link right now in the chat. And this one I'm going to pin. So join the best ball draft. Boom. Use that link for the best ball draft. That one I'm going to pin. The ESPN one, we've got 3 minutes left. You see that one on screen right now. The sleeper one is full. Let's start that now. And the Underdog one, we're going to go to Underdog right now together. Click on Best Ball Mania 3. It's the third option. It says BBM3, Best Ball Mania 3. We're going to enter that draft right now. And it looks like perfect. We've got a whole slew of spots able to be grabbed by you guys. Usually there's like 4 taken already. Literally, it was just me. One more jumped in. So that's going to fill up. You're going to go through the link that I have pinned in the chat for the Best Ball Mania 3. There are $10 million in prizes. 10. Look, Mom. 2 hands. $10 million in prizes. First place gets $2 million. Second place gets $1 million. Even if you get 400th place. Oh, God. Dream, you timed out, bro. Who am I going to go here? CD Lamb. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. We had 10-second timer on this one. Here, let me pause it real quick. That's my bad. 10-second timer on that one. Okay, well, I timed out with Kelsey. It is what it is. Oh, man. I'm going to go CD Lamb. Okay. Well, don't worry. We'll do a lot of mocks over here. 1 minute and 45 seconds left. It looks like we're full over here, which is awesome. I got all my people in here and a couple randos. I don't recognize some of these names. A couple randos are in here with us. ESPN mock is full. The sleeper mock is underway. We'll continue to drop sleeper mocks as we go. Okay? Yeah, I already timed out. This is gonna be tough. We're waiting on 7 people to fill the pinned link in the live chat for the Best Ball Mania 3 Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code Smitty or just use the link that's in the live chat. I've got it pinned. Jump into the Underdog draft. We're waiting for that one to fill up. Sleeper is all the way almost down to the second round. ESPN, that draft is a minute out from starting. That one's going to take a lot longer time. It's going to be the 15 rounds. It's going to be a minute timer. It's going to be really slow. But a lot of people love ESPN. We're no longer going to do just sleeper. We're going to do ESPN and sleeper side by side. Maybe not best ball every time. I don't know. We'll try this out. But we're going to definitely do sleeper and ESPN side by side. Different tabs. I'm going to go back and forth. And that gives you guys more of an opportunity to jump in. Because so many people say, Smitty, I can never get in. So now we're doing 2 drafts side by side. No excuses about getting in. Nobody can get all mad at me. Everybody's got a shot at getting in. This draft begins in 21 seconds on ESPN. The sleeper draft is on its way around, coming down the 3rd round. And ESPN's 14 seconds away. The Fantasy Football Best Ball Mania 3, we have 6 spots available. That link is pinned in the live chat. Make sure you go through the link and click on after you enter using my promo code Smitty, which is linked to my link that's in the live chat, or use promo code Smitty when you're signing up. Make sure you do it. Then this one's going to begin. So this one, draft room is open. I got to enter the draft room. Sleeper draft is halfway through the 3rd round. I'm entering the ESPN draft room. Can you tell how potentially stressful this could be, trying to navigate all this? It's okay. I love it. I live for it. 4 spots left in the Underdog Fantasy Best Ball Mania 3. Link is pinned in the chat. Go through the link. Jump in. 4 spots left in that league. The ESPN draft is 2 minutes away from 2 minutes and 14 seconds away from beginning. Dreamville. I timed out with Kelsey. I don't take Kelsey in round 1. I don't advocate. I'm not an advocate of the first round or second round tight end. We did 10-second. I forgot to switch the timer, and so I screwed up there. That's on me. My bad. Wide receivers I'm not really fond of right here. Let's go ETN. Yeah, whatever. Okay, ESPN, 1 minute, 42 seconds left. Underdog Fantasy, link is pinned in the live chat. You have to click the link, which uses promo code Smitty, or make sure you're using promo code Smitty. Then you're clicking on the main screen of the Underdog. After you click the link, you're going to see Best Ball Mania 3. You're clicking in that. You're going to get right. One spot left to get into this exact draft. Otherwise, you can still join and do it. It's absolutely phenomenal and fun. I'm on the clock here. So, do we take Kamara at this stage in the game or do we take Burrow? Let's take Burrow. That's a good team. I timed out on Kelsey, but I still love the team. It's pretty good. ESPN is starting in 55 seconds. Underdog, 1 spot remains. There are a couple randos in here for sure. If you're in the Underdog draft with me, put a hand up, put a thumbs up. Let us know if you are in this draft. Looks like I'm pick number 6. Dream is about to time out again. Dream, you got a pretty decent team for timing out. I don't like the Deontay pick too much, but I love the first 3 picks that you have there. Nice job. Nice job, buddy boy. 21 seconds to go in this draft. It looks like your boy Smitty's drafting from the 7 pick in the ESPN draft. I'm drafting from the 11 pick in the sleeper draft, which is currently midway through the 4th round. And the Underdog draft starts in 28 seconds, and I'm drafting from the 6th hole. So a lot of variety going on here. How many people are in this Underdog draft? We got HB. You went through the link, right? HB. Who else is in this one? Smitty, I'm on ESPN and Best Ball. Attaboy double X. Attaboy. Smitty, already timing out. Pearson's making fun of my timeouts. It's okay. I do it all the time. I'd rather time out. Oh boy, here we go. So on this, let's see. On this ESPN draft, you're going to see the draft on the right side, and it's going to take a few minutes for it to trickle up. So you see Jonathan Taylor, Cooper Kupp, Austin Eckler. Now I'm on the clock. Najee Harris is there. Both Chase and Jefferson are gone, so that means Najee is a pretty slam dunk pick for me because my Kupp, Jefferson, Chase are my top 3 guys I'd consider over Najee. JT the 1. So then I go Najee after the top 3 wide receivers are off the board. So pretty easy pick for me. Over on Sleeper, we've got a little ways before it goes on down to the 4th round. I'm in the 11th spot. I timed out. I had a 10-second timer from the last time we drafted. That setting carries over. I didn't even pay attention. I've got 3 drafts going live here. So your boy Smitty timed out at the 11 pick. It drafted Kelsey for me. That's not my pick. Then I took back control of the team, and we changed the timer to 30 seconds, and I drafted Lamb. That is me. On the clock over here. Oh, boy. Najee is there. Let's take Najee Harris in this draft. Okay. I got to pay attention. I almost timed out on the most important one. Devontae Adams, CeeDee Lamb. Let me queue up a bunch of these bad boys. Make sure I don't get left with my pants down in this draft when I come back on the clock here. Sounds like I'm up in the... Oh boy, I really bit off a lot here. I'm up in the ESPN draft. Najee Harris, Tyreek Hill. Boy, I don't like drafting Tyreek Hill this high, but I kind of got to take him. I'm going to time out, so I got to get back over. I'm on the clock on the ESPN draft. I've got a quarterback. I've got a running back. I got a wide receiver and a tight end. I'm completely 100% balanced across the board. I can do whatever I want. Kenneth Walker wouldn't be. I always tell you guys, wait till round 6. This is at that turn. I'm just gonna take him because it's so close to round 6, and I needed to grab somebody. That would be a good pick there, considering everything that's going on and the build of my team. But you definitely want to wait as long as possible. That was almost 6th round. I'm on the clock soon, I think, in this draft. No, I'm a ways away. I'm almost on deck here, so I better start paying attention. We're gonna cue Nick Chubb. We're gonna cue Javonte Williams. Javonte falling is absolutely phenomenal for me. If he falls, I'm on the clock. Javonte Williams is there. Starting off with Najee and Javonte. Now, granted, I like Debo. I really would. But we're going to go Javonte Williams. We're going to take Najee and Javonte as our top 2 picks. Those are the only picks I have. I'll be up in 9 picks. Back to sleeper. Let's evaluate these teams. JT Barkley, Keenan Allen, Kittle, Lamar. Interesting squad. Eckler, Evans, Higgins, Murray, Elliott. Not a huge fan of the early Higgins pick. It's just a little early. It's not that he can't earn that. It's just a wee bit early. Avatar, I absolutely like your approach. With the first 3 picks, I'm okay with that. So, I don't take McCaffrey at 3, but I understand why you would. I'm on the clock at 4 picks. But that's a really good team. You're definitely a top 5 team. Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Herbert, Montgomery, and Jacobs, interesting. Kupp, Chubb, Fournette, Pittman, Brown. It's that Pittman pick. You just keep picking them. Like, how are you getting any variety out of that, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to mix it up. Like, you're not getting any kind of variety there. Okay, so I've got Harris. I've got Tyreek Hill. And let's see. Running backs, Monty, Barkley, J.K., Gibson, ETN. I think I'm going to take ETN with this pick. I'm 4 picks away in the underdog draft. Kyle Pitts, quarterbacks. Every quarterback's there. I think I'm going to take ETN. Almost timed out. 2 picks away in this draft. ETN's there. A.J. Brown's still there. Man, that'd be great if A.J. Brown falls to me in this draft. Mike Williams, let's cue Mikey Boy up. Let's cue Hollywood and Waddle. Waddle might fall. ETN's still there. Kyle Pitts is still there. What quarterbacks are there? Herbert's still there. Mahomes is there. Burrow's still there. I'm on the clock. ETN's there. A.J. Brown. It's hard to pass on A.J. Brown. Waddle's a really good pick. Herbert's a really good pick. Given you got to start 3 wide receivers, let's go ahead and take A.J. Brown. Currently starting off with Najee, Javonte, and A.J. Brown. That's a really, really good start. You can't really ask for a better beginning, I think, getting 2 potential top 5 running backs, one of which could be 1 or 2 overall, and Javonte, to be honest with you, Najee could be 1 to 3 overall. Like, I literally could, in a perfect world, have 2 top 3 running backs right there. And A.J. Brown, granted, his knees bother me. I worry about him. I don't know. Yeah, I know you're saying, Brian, you like what you like but I'm just saying in a mock, Brian, in a mock, try out something different in a mock. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, I think, Brian, sometimes you think I'm saying draft different. Brian, you got to draft my way. I'm not saying that. I'm saying test out in a mock draft. The end of the world. It won't be the end of the world if you don't take Pittman in one of your drafts. That's all I'm saying. It's explore. It's college, man. It's college. Explore around. It's just a little experimentation. Okay, you're in school here. Harris, Debo, Hall, Gibson, Waller. I really like that team, Victor. That team's balling, bro. You are balling with that squad. Okay, I really like Gibson kind of here. I got Mahomes, Herbert. Oh man, wide receiver. This team's phenomenal. I feel like when I draft on ESPN, it's like taking candy from a baby. It's absolutely just unfair and unreal. Let's go with Herbert. 4 picks away. We'll start this. Let's see. Let me review this. Harris, Debo, Hall, Gibson, Waller. Really like that. Really like that, Victor. Top 4 team. Chase Hill, Pitts, Akers, Sutton. If it wasn't Akers, I probably would say it could be a top 6 team. Henry, but trust your gut. I don't like Akers. Doesn't mean you don't have to avoid. You have to avoid him. You do whatever you want. Henry, Andrews a little high. I timed out on Kelsey, so I can't talk. Henry, Andrews, McLaurin. McLaurin's a little high. This is what I'm saying. McLaurin signs his deal. Now everybody loves the man. Oh God, look at the quarterbacks that fell. Pats fan 10. Take Damian Harris. He took Andrews. Okay, good. So we got Herbert, we got Burrow, of course we're gonna go Herbert here, right? I mean, who are the running backs left? We got Brees, we got Gibby, we got Eli Mitchell. I'm just gonna cue some people. 12 seconds left. Let's just take Herbert. We know that's who we want. DK's there. That's really good. Man, I almost wish I'll be okay because I'm gonna get DK or Hall or potentially Gibby, I think, coming back around. ESPN draft, man, I'm bussing there. I got Herbert, I got Najee, I got ETN, I got Tyreek Hill. I feel like I'm taking candy from 11 babies here. I know some of my people in here, and you're probably taking candy too, but it's just like Herbert, Najee, ETN, Tyreek Hill. Come on, man. How is that even fair? 8 picks away. I feel like I'm almost in an ESPN draft here. This might be one of my best ball drafts ever. Herbert, Najee, Javonte, AJ Brown. Guys, we can't mess this up. I got a timeout on the other stuff. Yeah, the disrespect to DK is unbelievable. Can you imagine what happens? Let's look at the board here. Here's the board. Looking at these teams from left to right, you got Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Alvin Kamara, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. He went with the double QBs. I don't mind this approach in best ball. I did it in the Cooper Cup League, and I know everyone's laughing at the fact that I accidentally took Burrow and Mahomes. But if you can rotate them, now granted, best ball rotates them for you automatically. Is DK really going to fall to us? I hope he does. Oh, DK just went. That's probably one of our people. I shouldn't have said it out loud. I'm on the clock here. Running back. I'm on the clock. I have to go over here. This is more important. Let's close this out. Gibson, Burrow. We could do the Burrow and Herbert thing. I mean, I like to fill out my roster, but can you imagine? I kind of feel like, guys, there's people that really know what they're doing with these best ball tournaments. And they oftentimes do this double QB situation, and I really believe that it's a capable situation. I have to pick a player. I was going to time out on that. I don't even know if Elijah Mitchell was the best pick right there. I really feel like in best ball, a lot of people that really know what they're doing in these situations. We got Avatar dropping a $49 super chat. And this deserves probably 2 mashed potato attaboys.
Let's go, mashed potatoes!
To the moon.
Let's go, mashed potatoes!
To the moon.
Let's go, mashed potatoes! Yeah, buddy.
How about 3? How about 3, good buddy boy? Appreciate you, Avatar. Avatar says, Smitty, you mock draft training Temple over here, best fantasy show on YouTube. Thanks for your commitment to the fans and the game. I appreciate you, Avatar. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you helping keep the ball rolling. And I can't thank you enough for dropping that big wad, which we're going to keep in the corner the entire show, Avatar. I'm sorry I haven't started the next draft yet. I just got to prepare real quick and cue some people up. So I ended up having to rush my pick. I didn't really want to take Eli Mitchell, but I had to because I was about to time out. DeAndre Hopkins. Let's just cue some bad boys up here. Let's go with the wire. Let's go with the running backs. Let's cue up. Yeah, let's go ahead. I like Steve. I don't know who to queue up right now. I need wide receivers. I got Eli Mitchell in the flex. I got phenomenal running backs. I kind of screwed up my ESPN draft a little bit because I was so worried about this one. And I should be worried about this one. This is the big baller draft. This is the one where I feel like Oh God, ESPN drafts up. Where's my queue? There it is. Hopkins, Claypool, Elijah Moore. Let's go Hopkins in this one. Okay, back to this. Back to reality here. Got Ayuk. Tight ends. Dalton Schultz is there. Maybe we take Dalton. Running backs. Gibby's there, though. I don't think we can pass on Gibby. Guys. Herbert, Burrow, Najee, Javonte, A.J. Brown. We need wide receivers, but I feel like we're forcing it here. I feel like Gibby's too good to pass up right here. Dalton Schultz. Did Dalton go? Let's go Gibby. There goes our flex. Spot already locked in. Dalton Schultz must have went. Yeah, I think he did. Here's the board. Man. Okay, so your boy Smitty's from this Najee spot right here, this 6th spot. This is my team. So I got Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, A.J. Brown, Justin Herbert, Burrow. I went back-to-back quarterbacks because, honestly, a lot of the teams that really know how to work this system, I see them do it, and I love the approach because of the optimization of Herbert and Burrow. If let's say, just using numbers that make sense and easy to talk about, if let's say they each score 400 points, I think optimal lineup setting that's done automatic for you by the best ball system, by Underdog, I believe we can get 500 points instead of 400, because if both of them are outscoring each other and it's using, I mean, I'm going to crush quarterback scoring on the weekly. So that was a tough thing to pass on. I'm on the clock now. I need wide receivers really bad. Elijah Moore's there. Running backs that are available. Clyde, Kareem Hunt. I can afford to force a running back. Let's go to tight end. I'm almost 2 picks away in the other draft. I got to get back over there. Dawson Knox will probably still be there. Let's go Elijah Moore. Let's get back over to the important draft here. Ayuk's there. I really like Ayuk. I still think I'm going to go best player available. Dallas Goedert, I like a lot. Dawson Knox, Pat Freiermuth. Let's highlight those guys. I'm on the clock. I feel like there's no sound over here. I got to turn the sound on. Christian Kirk. Eli Mitchell. We kind of got to go with Ayuk here and get a wide receiver next to A.J. Brown. Let's go ahead and draft Ayuk. I still really like this team. I feel like where I maybe could have gone wrong, not wrong, but just like I'm not sure how I feel yet. I got to digest it later, maybe look at the board and be like, this is where I went wrong, is that Gibson pick. I really like Gibson. I know Silver's in here and he hates Gibson. But Gibson, I mean, that's a really, really good draft selection there. Claypool's still there. Undraft Knox. 7 picks. Okay, let me start a new sleeper draft. Guys, I would review these teams. Swift, Mixon, Metcalf, Mike Williams is good. Cook, Diggs, Mahomes, Deontay Cooks. I don't like the last 2 picks. Love the start. Javonte Adams, Waddle, Connor, Hawkinson. Pretty good squads. Kelsey, Lamb, ETN, Burrow, Walker. They're all really, really close. All really, really close. 1 second. Okay, let's start the mock draft. I'm going to take the 12 pick. I like to have picks back-to-back so I can kind of focus on this other draft and I don't want to mess up. So, sleeper link dropping right there. 4 picks away. I better start queuing some people up. It looks like Kenneth Walker got taken. Let me just queue every guy I can think of that I may potentially want to take in a little bit so I'm not left just scrambling. Wide receiver. Kadarius Toney's interesting. Sky Moore. I'm on the clock. Okay. I mean, I almost got to think. I think I got to go Goddard here. Because a lot of the players I like are falling pretty far. I don't have a tight end yet. Or did I say Goddard? I meant Knox. I'm going to take Knox here. My two quarterbacks don't have the same bye week. Sleeper draft is full. Let's start that bad boy. So we got the sleeper draft right here. We're going to do more of them. So if you didn't get in, don't get all upset. You're going to be able to get in. ESPN draft, a couple picks away here. We're starting to get some auto picks. People usually bail around round 8 and 9, and then you got to start paying attention a little bit more because then all of a sudden you start timing out. So I got Knox. I'm a little ways away in the sleeper draft. I'm drafting at the 12 pick competitive. Avatar, the $49 super chatter down in the corner here. That bad boy. Appreciate that. He's drafting at the 11. He wants to snipe me is what he's doing. Okay, I'm up in 2 picks here. 5 picks away in this draft. Kareem Hunt's still there. Kareem Hunt's not bad. Cook isn't bad. Claypool went. That sucks. I want a Claypool. I mean, Bateman's not bad here. I'll take Bateman. I don't love Bateman early, but Bateman's falling. What is that? What round is that? That's round... That was round 9? Round 9, 10, something like that. Almost up in this draft here. Why is this not giving me the sound alerts? Where's the sound alert? Is that better, dark or light better? What do you guys like? Dark mode? Ron Navy dropping a super. Okay, I'm up in the sleeper draft. Swifty's there, isn't he? Is he? So Javonte Williams. Oh, Swift already. Did Swift go? Where's Swift? Oh, I'm on the clock on the other draft. I gotta take Adams. Freiermuth, Claypool. We need a wide receiver really bad. I like Claypool. I don't really care what other people think of Claypool. I like him. He's important to me. And I like him, and I'm going to take him. 2 bye weeks with the wide receivers, though. 2 bye weeks with the running backs. I got to really watch that. The quarterbacks are good. I could have swore Swift wasn't taken. He's taken at 8. I just took Adams. I'm fine with that. Javonte and Adams. I had to rush it, though. ESPN... I'm on deck here. Let's see what running backs are available. I like Stevenson. Oh God, I was clicking to queue him, bro, and it just drafted Mostert. Stupid. 8 picks away. I went to just queue him. Ron Navy with a super chat. Ron Navy says. Best Ball 3 looks similar to the one I had earlier. Awesome, bro. Me and you facing each other in the finals, it looks like it, right? AJ says, team redraft league with keepers. Do I use a 5th pick for Debo or a 12th pick for ETN? 14-team redraft league with keepers. Do I use a 5th pick for Debo? No, that's way too early unless there's keepers already involved. Can you clarify a little bit on this one for me? Because Debo's not, you don't take Debo that high. Clarify for me on that one so I can give you a little bit better advice. I'm on the clock in 2 picks over here. I did not mean to pick Mostert. I was trying to queue him. I was clicking the queue, and then the guy, and then it moved up, and then when I clicked, it went on Mostert. I didn't want to even queue Mostert. That's the one part that's bad. Let's take Madison. Madison. Sleeper draft. I'm a ways away. I'm 3 picks away in the best ball draft. Okay, let's look at the quarterbacks. You know who I'm going to queue for later. Is my boy. You know what? I always queue Watson because Watson falls so far. You never know. The NFL is very, very shady about how it's going to go about doing business. So we'll go ahead and... Am I on the clock? Okay, I'm on the clock. Rondell Moore. Tyler Algier. Fryer Moose. What bye week does that? You know, I kind of feel like I'm going to go double tight. I'm going to really lock down tight end. I'm really secure in all these spots. Now I need to get back to wide receiver hunting. I just didn't like anybody here enough to like be worried about him getting taken. So I'm going to go kind of deep diving here for some wide receivers that I really like for my bye weeks. I love Alec Pierce. I love, Pickens. There's a few guys that I have a lot of ownership in pretty much every draft. And I think, okay, sleeper draft, we're a ways away still before I pick. ESPN, I'm on the clock on one pick. I might as well stay here. I'll cue Dameon Pierce. I might take Dameon Pierce. I'm running out. How many wide receivers I have? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Pretty good all over. I have no backup quarterback over here. Kind of almost done. I'm going to almost auto-pick this team. I don't know. We can break this team down later. AJ giving me clarification on this thing. Thank you, pal. Appreciate you. I'm going to take Dameon Pierce and I'm going on auto draft on this ESPN draft. Because I don't, at this point, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, sleeper, I'm a little ways away. 4 picks away in this. I can answer this question real quick. Ron Navy dropping another super chat. Have to be on PC to join these drafts. I don't know, bro. I'm on a Mac. I could keep Debo for a 5th round, originally 7th. Oh, 5th round. You said 5th pick. You know what I'm saying, AJ? So I was thinking you were talking about 5 overall. 5th rounder or ETN for a 12th. I keep ETN for a... I keep ETN for a 12th because the guy in the 5th round, like, let's just say that's Burrow, bro. Let's just say that's Burrow. Where are we at here? I'm on the clock. Hold on, let me answer that in just 1 second, buddy boy. Let's see. I'm probably going to roll, because I need wide receivers really badly, I'm going to go Alec Pierce a tad bit early. Oh, shoot. Cam Akers, no! I timed out on Cam. No. Come on. Come on. Cam Akers. Let's just go T. Higgins. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. 12 picks away. So here's what I would say. That 5th rounder, I know everybody's keeping one guy, right, AJ? So your second round's, your first round's technically your second round, right? In a way, like when you look at how, if you write in all the players, your first round's getting diluted with keepers being spread out throughout the draft. So really round 1 it constitutes almost the second round. You're almost starting off at pick 10 or pick 9 because people are keeping some ballers. So I would say that you're still looking really, really good, bro. Really good in the 5th round for like somehow Burrow falling or Kenneth Walker falling or some crap like that's going to go down to where the 5th rounder is pretty good. So I don't know that I want to surrender the 5th rounder. The 12th rounder, who cares about that one? And if ETN's really close to Debo, and I'd say they're about a round apart, makes a whole lot more sense to start off with Debo and to get that extra player in my mind. So I'm going to say ETN, AJ, but does anybody disagree? Does anybody think they keep Debo for a 5th rounder over ETN in the 12th? Let's help out AJ. He's dropped 2 super chats that equal the $10 mark, which gets you an attaboy.
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
Yeah, buddy. So appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm a little ways away in the sleeper draft, the ESPN draft. Let's go ahead and leave the ESPN draft. Let's start one more ESPN draft. Go back to the... I'll set it up, don't worry. Mock drafts. Oh, no. I got to do that in a second. Hold on. Tyler Algier. tempted to go Tyler Algier. I really like Tyler Algier. Michael Carter's not bad here. Ty Davis Price, I'm going to queue up. There's still a lot of guys I like a lot. Samir White's kind of interesting. I'm on the clock. I got 15 seconds left. I'm going to go Tyler Algier. ESPN mock draft now. Okay, it's 11. Yeah, we can fill that. 11-10. Snake. Pro 20 team. We don't need a 20 team. How about 11-10? 12 team pro snake. Join this league. Return to waiting room. Here's the link for the ESPN draft. Boom, go grab it. See you in there, fellas. See you in there. Team Smitty. 7 picks away. Sleeper draft. I'm about 6 picks away or so. We need to get to queuing up some people here. We're all set at tight end. We got 2. Well, no, we could get another one, I suppose. But 7 and 9, nice spacage there. Still, if somebody gets hurt, it's always good to have a backup. Palmer, Joshua Palmer's interesting. 2 minutes left in this draft, guys. The ESPN draft is dropped in the live chat. 4 picks away. Tolbert's. I like Tolbert a little bit. How are we looking at wide receiver? We got 2 bye week 9s, 7 and 14. Running backs, we got 2 9s, 2 14s. I really wasn't looking at that. And if I go Nyheim Hines, it's another 14. Michael Carter's 10. Ty Davis Price is 9. I can't go another 9. Almost got to go Michael Carter 10. Let's go Michael Carter 10, bye week 10. This pick. Let's go Dalton. All right, I'm not going to review the teams too much here. I'm just going to glance over. Really like this team a lot. Victor has 2 drafts in a row where I really like his team. Top 5 teams. Taylor, Allen, Hall, Mike Williams, Brown. He even reached on Allen and Hall, and I still like the team a ton. Harris, Tyreek, Andrews, Monty, Lamar. That's a really good team. These are all really good squads. Cuddy's got Cup, A.J. Brown, Herbert, Deontay Walker. It's pretty solid. In a real draft, try Cuddy to wait on Walker a little bit longer. You'll get him in round 6, so you'll have an even better team. But good job. Jefferson, Kelsey, ETN, Pittman, and Sutton. Chase, Chubb, Metcalf, Waller, Wilson. It's really well-rounded. Kyle's got double RBs, the Waddle, the Gibby, and the St. Brown. Very smooth. Swift, Debo, Pitts, Burrow, Eli Mitchell. Very good. Very good. Andrew, Henry, Adams, Fournette, Kittle, Elliott. I'm not a big fan of the running backs there, except for Henry if he works out. But Andrew, I've seen you draft a little bit better than that. But keep trying. I mean, different strategies. Like, it's good you're doing this approach, and maybe you like it. If you do, roll with it. Mixon, Lamb, Mahomes, Connor, Mooney, Diggs, Cook, Kamara, McLaurin, Hurts. This team would absolute drop straight fire if Kamara doesn't get suspended or gets just 2 games, let's say, and Cook stays healthy. So this would be a league winner if everything goes well. Javonte Williams, Adams, I timed out on Akers. So Dalton Schultz, Higgins. Waiting on this. Draft room's open. Oh God, I gotta get in there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start a new mock draft over here. New mock draft. I'm going to take the 1 pick so I can space myself out enough to try and manage all 3 of these drafts. I'm going to drop the link right now into the live chat. ESPN room. Draft starts in 2 minutes. 4 picks away in the best ball. So far, I've got Herbert, Burrow, Najee, Javonte, Gibby, Algier, Carter, and I do have double buys here for Javonte and Najee. I don't mind that because I'd rather get it all out of the way. Gibby 14 and Tyler Algier 14, so I needed that Michael Carter pick. I got the same kind of thing going on with wide receivers. 2 wide receivers with bye week 9. I got to worry about that. So I've been paying attention to that. It wouldn't hurt to get another running back, but do I go with another bye week 9 guy? And just because I do have some spacage to where, Michael Carter can kind of cover it. I don't know. I don't want to force a player I don't like. I also want to make sure I get another quarterback at some point. Part of me wants to draft Watson just in case this Sue Robinson comes back with like a 6 to 8 game suspension and Roger Goodell's scared to circumvent the process. And what if he plays 10 games or 7 games or 5 games? I don't think he will, but you never know. Nyheim Hines is actually a pretty good pick here. Pickens is not bad here at all. Ty Davis Price just went. Maybe I'll go with... See, 14's another bye week problem. Pickens 9, that's another bye week problem. It's so tough. I don't like some of these wide receivers. I want to take the best player, the best option available. I'm going to go running back. I'm going to take Nyheim Hines. I'm not loving the depth of this team. Like, I feel like this started out as my best ball team I've ever drafted so far on Underdog Best Ball Mania 3. And I feel like everything else didn't fall. Probably didn't help that I was doing 3 drafts at once. Okay, we're starting the sleeper draft. ESPN draft starting in 37 seconds. I feel like I lost train of thought. I wasn't able to queue as much as I want. I still like the team a lot. I need wide receivers really badly. So I'm gonna queue up. Who do I like that's falling all the time? Mechie's okay. Just queuing him because I need somebody that I feel like at least will play. Man, I'll queue Justin Ross just because he deserves to be queued. Dude's a beast, and I hope he bounces back. Braxton Berrios isn't bad. Okay, sleeper draft is on the clock at number 5. I'm at pick 1, so I got a ways. I'm on the clock in 9 picks. It looks like I'm drafting from the 10 pick in the ESPN draft, so I can afford to go over here and kind of make sure I'm taking care of my team. Danny Gray's actually a decent. I know it could take him a little while to get on the field, but he's actually a decent wide receiver for late in the season when my bye weeks are actually hitting me. So I might pick up Danny Gray, and I think that's pretty decent. Tight ends, I could still grab a tight end later. Taysom Hill's kind of my secret weapon tight end that I grab at the very, very end of the draft. I need wide receivers bad, and I feel like Berrios is going to fall, though. Yeah, he's so far down there. I'm going to take Watson just in case. It's so late. These are really, all the players I like are so far down, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna just have the scariest group of quarterbacks in case anything happens with Watson playing downstream, and let's say I had some injuries I'm taking care of there. Why not? Why not in round? What are we? Round 15, is it? Yeah, we're round 15. Why not? Why not take Watson in round 15? Why not? 3 picks left. I got to make sure I grab a running back and a wide receiver, and then I can kind of do whatever I want with the next pick. ESPN draft. Sounds like I'm up. Cook Mixon. 10 pick, right? I assume Swift is gone. I'm going Javonte. I don't care what people think. I'm going Javonte. There's enough wide receivers I like a lot that I'm going to roll with the running back that I want for sure. Jonathan Taylor's my pick so far in the sleeper draft, where I'm drafting at the 1 spot. ESPN, I'm drafting at the 10, and I'm a few picks away now. The draft log is on the right side of the screen here. It went as follows. I think I can scroll through it. Can I? No, it's only showing a certain amount, but here's the draft. It went Cook at 1.11. It went Javonte at 1. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is the top, so it's not scrollable yet because there's not enough names. Jonathan Taylor, Najee, Eckler, Swift. Swift went high. Henry, McCaffrey, Kupp, Jefferson, Chase, and Javonte. So I almost got Jamar Chase. That would have been pretty good. Almost up in the sleeper draft, ESPN draft. I'm literally very close to being on the clock. Let me just cue the 3 guys that I want. And I think I'll put them in this order. And I'm 10 picks away in this draft. No, I'm not 10 picks away. This box doesn't update your status. Okay, I'm on the clock here. Barrios is interesting. Looks like my boy Davis Mills got taken. I'm going to go Barrios here. I'm up in the sleeper draft. Josh Allen is there. Let's cue him. Herbert is there. We go running back. I'm not taking Kamara. I'm going to cue him, but I'm not taking Kamara anywhere near that area. And Higgins, McLaurin, DK. Let's just go Josh Allen and buy some more time. 8 picks away in the I'm up in the ESPN draft. Boy, this is stressful. Okay, I'm just going to take my boy Breece Hall because I got to go. I got to go over to the ESPN draft. I'm on the clock here. Lamb's still there. I got Javonte and Lamb. I'm comfortable with that. I'm 7 picks away in the best ball. You guys realize how hard it is to navigate 3 drafts like this and a live stream and a chat. Got the cat in the background screaming. This is quite an experience. I've got some more super chats to go through here. I think at least one. No, I already got this one. This was from Ron Navy. Ron, thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, hit the thumbs up on your way in the door, please. Appreciate all your support. 5 picks away in this draft. Sleeper draft, I'm still a ways away from being on the clock. I took running back, quarterback, running back, so we'll see how my wide receivers shake out. In the ESPN draft, I'm currently sitting with Javonte and CeeDee Lamb, and I'm about, I don't know. Did it tell me how many picks away I am? I'm a ways away. I'm 4 picks away in the underdog draft, and I believe, and you can use promo code Smitty to jump into this. These are the last 2 picks, so I got to be very careful. So I've got quarterbacks. I'm fine. Running backs, I got 2 bye week 9s. I got 3 bye week 14s. I got 1 10. Wide receivers, I got a 10, a 14, 2 9s, and a 7. 7 and 9 for tight ends. Sleeper draft, I'm a ways away. I'm up in 15 picks in the ESPN draft, and I'm up in 1 pick in this draft, so I got to stay here. Denny Gray's probably one of the players that I want to draft. Doesn't hurt to look at quarterback again. Doesn't hurt to look at... let's go Danny Gray. No, he's going to fall. Let's go running back here. I might go Zamir White. I think he's a pretty decent bet to eventually get like a start or 2 at least. That's how I feel about him. And then my next guy I want to queue up would be Danny Gray, and then Mechie. I'll probably keep it in that order. In the ESPN draft, I am looks like 13 picks away. Okay, it tells me right here. I'm trying to remember where it said it. Right there, right in front of my face. 13 picks away in the ESPN draft. In this draft, I am literally a round and 4 picks away, so I can go back. This is the throne team. Guys, if you haven't seen our throne draft, this is our throne team right here on the right side of the screen. We got Justin Herbert, Jonathan Taylor, Breece Hall, Tyreek Hill, Mike Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, Dawson Knox, Tony Pollard, Brandon Ayuk to fill Hopkins' spot until Hopkins is back. Rachaad White, Tyler Algier. We're balling in the throne draft. Absolute straight balling. I'm a round and 2 picks away in the sleeper draft. I am 12 picks away in the ESPN draft. Again, I'm holding on the far left side. You can see maybe it's really small, but Javonte Williams and CeeDee Lamb. Wonder if I can punch the... Let's A little bit better. 6 picks away in this draft. And I believe this is my last pick. And I believe I need a wide receiver. Yes, I do. I'm covered at running back. I need a wide receiver. Danny Gray, I'm going to leave queued up. Mechie, I have queued up. Justin Ross, I have queued up. Westbrook isn't bad. I'm always wondering if there's somebody that's falling like that just shouldn't fall. Look, like Antonio Brown's kind of interesting. Like, it is. It is, you know, because, like, could he sign somewhere? I kind of think he could. Does anybody think I should take Antonio Brown? I'm going to let you guys decide on this last pick. Is it crazy to take him as your last pick in an underdog draft? Can you guys vote here? Would you guys take Antonio Brown with this last pick, or would you take Danny Gray? What are we doing here? Crazy for sure. AB is so good, but Ross T-Bone says he would take AB. What if it wins? Like, what if it wins the league? I got to take a wide receiver here. 14 seconds left. Come on, Danny Gray. I like Danny Gray too. Kind of wish I took AB earlier. I'm taking Danny Gray. I'm up in 5 picks in the ESPN draft. I'm up in 1, 2, 3, 4 picks in the sleeper draft. Ron says take Westbrook. I already took Danny Gray, but here's the team in the underdog draft here. So Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson. Watson I got in round 15. Why not? Najee, Javonte, Gibby, Algier, Carter, Nyheim Hines, Zamir White, A.J. Brown, Brandon Ayuk, Chase Claypool, Alec Pierce. I like the wide receivers. Danny Gray was also by week 9, so that's kind of a problem. Like, what if one of these 10 and 7 and 14 guys are not in there? That could be my demise. But it's only 1 week. Elijah Mitchell, DJ Moore, I'm gonna time out, so I gotta just grab him. It's too early, but I had to grab somebody or I was gonna time out. He still got a lot of upside, but it definitely was early. I'll just grab DJ Moore. I don't really love this team. I'll be able to focus on that draft in a second. I'm on the clock. Clorin's there. I've only got 2 players. DK's there. Josh Allen. I'm gonna go Josh Allen. Man, that was fun in the underdog draft. I love doing those. I love doing those drafts, man. They're so fun. If you guys want to do them as well, all you got to do is the link is in the description. Underdog Fantasy. Use promo code Smitty. Definitely use promo code Smitty, please, if you go over there. It helps the channel out, and it's just so fun. It's so fun. Let's see here. Code Smitty at Underdog. Okay, ESPN, I'm up. I got Josh Allen. McLaurin. We're going to go a little light at running back and see what happens. All right, so Jonathan Taylor, Josh Allen, Breece Hall, Eli Mitchell, DJ Moore. Not my favorite team. I was not real focused on this draft, to be honest, but no excuse. I should be better trained than that. Better trained than that. Josh Allen over Evans. What's wrong with that, gamer? What's wrong with that? You haven't seen that before? You haven't seen the early quarterback move before, apparently? Kupp, Andrews, Herbert, Jacobs, Mike Williams. Harris, Aaron Jones, Metcalf, Gibby, Hollywood Brown. Henry, Evans, Adams, Waller, Clyde. Eckler, A.J. Brown, Barkley, Monty, Pittman. I like the other teams in the other two drafts, but it's still good. It's still good ball. McCaffrey, Hill, Pitts, Jackson, Deontay. That's a pretty interesting one. Jefferson, Chubb, Fournette, Connor, Judy. Chase, Mixon, Etienne, Waddle, Murray. That's pretty good. Swift, Debo, Higgins, Burrow, Schultz. That's very balanced. Higgins again is not my favorite third rounder, but this is almost the end of the third round, so it's you know, you could technically take Burrow at 3.9, which would be early to me, but I still understand it. And then you take Higgins at 4.4, and all of a sudden I'm like, that's a good pick. So it's end of the day, you have a good team, and it worked out fine. Reaching is okay if you do it with one spot and you take a couple of their safer picks. Adams, Lamb, Mahomes, Elliott, Sutton. Okay. Cook, Javonte, Akers, McLaurin, Bateman. Pretty good wide receivers for waiting. And Logan had double tight ends. What are you doing with the double tight ends, bro? Did you time out on one of those? Diggs, Kelsey, Kittle, Kamara, and JK. All right, let's really focus on this now, because now I have time to. I'm gonna go from the 5 spot. Now I have time to really ball out. I just didn't have the concentration. I still got the ESPN draft going, but Umberger on the clock. He's in the ESPN draft. Attaboy, Umberger. I do need running backs in this draft, so I will queue up some of the ballers that I would love to play for my squad. If you guys would like to play for Team Smitty, raise your hand in the running back room in here. Kareem Hunt says, me, please. I'll play. Sleeper draft is full. We'll begin that bad boy now. You're on the clock clapping. Boy Smitty is 2 picks away in the ESPN draft. Looks like Mitchell got snagged from me. This is the end of round 6, or round 5. And I don't have running backs that I love. I'm up in both drafts. I don't love these running backs. I'm going to go Waller just for fun. JJ. Get back to this draft, because I want to be up soon. I want Waller for fun. Josh Allen, Javonte Williams, CeeDee Lamb, Metcalf, Waller. So that's a pretty good team. It's just very imbalanced. I just couldn't take any of the running backs that were there. It's just too early. It's just way too early. You got to be smart about where you pick and choose your ballers, man. You can't be dropping these early draft selections and ruining the upside of your players. You gotta let them fall. Now, I granted, in a lot of mocks they won't fall. We all draft similar. We're very like-minded, and snipe each other left and right. But in a real world setting, you've got to let the ADP help guide you. You don't draft off ADP. You let it guide you. Who was it? Who said that they were in the draft here? Let's see. I missed a comment, but I saw it. Here we go. Roger said, Smitty, I was RDJ Sports in the best ball with you. What do you think of my team? Let me go back and check it out, buddy boy. Sleeper draft. I'm a ways away from being on the clock. Here's the underdog draft. Let's see if we can Go check it out. Best ball. Here's that draft. I'm up in ESPN. Kenneth Walker's still there. This is round 6. That's about appropriate placement for him. We'll go ahead and draft him. So Josh Allen, Javonte Williams, Kenneth Walker, CeeDee Lamb, DK Metcalf, Darren Waller. It's a really good team. I really like that team. Sleeper draft, I'm about 4 or 5 picks before I have to start getting back over here. RJ Sports, you said. You have Kyler Murray, Justin Fields, Eckler. The only thing I would say in these drafts is get a third quarterback so they're all 3 of them on different buys, because what if one of them's hurt, like let's say Kyler's hurt and then Justin Fields has a bye in week 14, you gotta almost have 3. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really smart. Kelsey, I could go Kelsey early and try that approach out. Whoops, didn't mean to cue Fournette. Sorry, Fournette. I didn't mean to get your hopes up, bro. Nick Chubb, AJ Brown. Let's go Nick Chubb here. Let's go Nick Chubb here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so Kyler, Fields, Eckler, Mitchell, Sanders. You got 2 week 9 buys. You could be okay with this as long as guys relatively stay healthy. So Eckler, Mitchell, Kyler. It's a very, very good foundation so far, and I'm excited to see your wide receivers. Hunt's pretty good. Miles Sanders, we'll see. I'm not a big fan of Miles Sanders right now after his comments of don't draft me. And it's not like he's saying don't draft me because he doesn't want to be involved in fantasy. It's because he's saying that he literally is how many picks away? 1 pick away. Hold on, I got a pick here. Tight end, wide receiver, running back, what round are we in? 8? I'll take Hopkins here. Or round 7? What are we in, round 7? On the clock here in 1 second. Hold on, I'm trying to get to you, buddy boy. ETN, I like ETN here. Wide receivers, we've got McLaurin, Waddle. Looks like DK go. DK just went before me. So could go Waddle's a little early. McLaurin's a little bit early. ETN feels like the best player here. I'm going to go ETN. ESPN, I'm 2 picks away. 1 pick away. I've got Josh Allen, Javonte Williams, Kenneth Walker, CeeDee Lamb, Metcalf, Waller, Hopkins. God, I love that squad. I'm probably going to queue up a couple guys here that I really like at wide receiver, and then I'm going to go to running back. I have a tight end in Waller. I have every position covered. I can do whatever I want here. Michael Carter's interesting. Stevenson's interesting. Probably roll with just the best player that I feel like the best player on the board is probably Elijah Moore. I'm going to go Elijah Moore. Sleeper draft has a whole another round to go down, so I'm going to go back over to your team. Devontae Adams, Mike Williams. I like those wide receivers. So let's go back. Kyler Murray, Fields, 1 QB league, but your second quarterback is Fields. Kyler Murray, Eckler, Mitchell, Devontae Adams, Mike Williams, Cooks, Cortland Sutton, Kmet, Logan Thomas. I do like it, bro. Let me see if I recognize T-Bone. T-Bone's in here. Aaron Rodgers, Zach Wilson, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall, Ramondre Stevenson, Jefferson, T. Higgins, Gabe Davis, Elijah Moore, Lazard. Quarterback or tight ends are a little to be desired, but man, obvious reasons you're stacking these other positions. So T. Higgins, JJ, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers. I like that, T-Bone. That's pretty good. Q. Derek Carr, Danny Dimes, Mac Jones. I've seen better QBs, but I understand you're going to be stacked everywhere else is what I'm getting the feeling. Let me just check and see where I'm at here. I'm 13 picks away, and I'm 2. I got to get ready here. Deontay. Running back, Monty. Mitchell. Quarterback. God, Burrow's always here normally. Burrow's normally there. Need pretty much everything. I'm gonna go Kyle Pitts here. Jefferson, Chubb, ETN, Pitts. Very interesting. I don't normally build teams like that, so I'm pretty into that squad. So yeah, good team. Derek Carr, Danny Dimes, Mac Jones, Mixon, Cook, Pollard, Walker. You sniped Walker. That's why he would have been available if I was drafting with a bunch of randoms. But no, I know my own followers in here. I know I'm not going to get away with it. So Walker, pick 85. That's a steal. Jalen Waddle, Moore, Mooney, Cooper. A really good wide receiver room, bro. I like it. Irv Smith, Fant, Cade. You got Cade in there. Yeah, that's a good squad, bro. I like it. AZ Knight. I'm trying to recognize some of these names. Pat. I feel like Pat's fan is our guy. Diggs, Lamb, McLaurin. Ooh, good wide receivers. Dalton Schultz. Man, Diggs, Lamb, McLaurin, Dalton Schultz. Really into that quad you got there, bro. Connor, Monty, Melvin, Pierce. A little bit to be desired. Dak and Stafford's really good. Yeah, that's pretty good, though. Pat's fan. ESPN, I'm 6 picks away. I got to jump back to that in a second. Nice job, buddy. And then again, my squad. Herbert, Burrow. It was risky doing that. It definitely left me one player light. Like I could have maybe got, like, I don't think DK was there. But there's some, but there was like, they were decent players, but they weren't like ballers, you know. Claypool, Ayuk. Let's go Ayuk. Sleeper, I'm almost up. So I've got Jefferson, Chubb, ETN, Pitts. I could take Kyler if I wanted to here. It's a tiny bit early. Okay, Austin just sniped him from me. Thanks, Austin. Appreciate that. I need a wide receiver. Amari Cooper, Hollywood, Pittman. I always tell you guys not to go Pittman in round 4. I don't mind him in round 5, but honestly, to be honest, I like Hollywood more than Pittman. I do. So Jefferson, Hollywood are my wide receivers. Chubb, ETN, and Pitts. Pretty interesting squad. 1 pick away. I'm going to cue Damian. Cue Alexander. Stevenson. Michael Carter. I'll cue Lazard. You got to be careful when you're 1 pick away and you're queuing people because it shoots right over to draft. And then you end up drafting the player. You know, I've got a decent bench going with Elijah Moore and Ayuk. My running backs are Javonte, Michael Carter. I need running backs pretty badly. I would have taken Trey Lance there. I need running backs. I'm gonna go Ramondre. Taylor, AJ Brown, Keenan Allen, Connor, Jackson. McCaffrey, Barkley, Kamara, Waller, Sutton. I mean, this could be interesting, but I mean, with Kamara, why would you take him at 3.2? I just think it's way too high. Like third round, like end of the third or at least the 4th round. You gotta factor in 6 games, bro. Harris, Hall, Allen, Deontay, Kittle. Very solid squad. All right, let's turn the sound off on this. Sorry, Matthew Berry, but you know. Okay, so I'm gonna probably go. We're in round what? Round 10. I'm gonna go into auto mode. I think. I'm going to go into auto mode. All right, I'm going to go back. Najee, Hall, Allen, Chase, Aaron Jones, Metcalf, Walker, Murray. I like it. Jefferson, Chubb, ETN, Pitts, Brown. I do like my squad. Eckler, Kelsey, Herbert, Monty, Pittman. Very well rounded. Cup. Cup, Evans, Fournette, Akers, Judy. I just don't love. Fournette and Akers are two of my bigger avoids, so it's going to be hard for me to give you my honest opinion there, Ale. But I think, you know, it is what it is. You drafted two guys I don't like them. It's hard for me to say amazing. But you trust your gut, Ale. If you like them, take them, bro. What do I know? Henry, Lamb, Andrews, T. Higgins, Dillon. Not bad. Cook, Hill, Gibby, Burrow, St. Brown. That's, for some reason, that's crafty feeling to me, man. I kind of like that team. Swift, Debo, Mahomes, Moore, Mitchell. I like that team, too. Adams, Williams, Waddle, McLaurin, Wilson. Like that team, too. Mixon, Diggs, Elliott. I don't like the Elliott pick at all. Mike Williams, that's a little early, too. And Jacobs, I'm not a Jacobs fan. So you just ended up, Jag, taking a lot of guys I don't really love. So it's not your fault. Trust your gut. I'm wrong all the time, bro. It happens to the best of us. So trust your gut. Let's drop the link. This might be the last one. I'm not sure. ESPN. Oh, I guess I'm up. Might as well just force the pick. There you go. I might review these teams on a video tomorrow. Go over the ESPN draft. I'm sorry I had that in the way the whole time. Do I have any supers? Nope. I want to make sure I take care of you guys. Let me read what's going on in the chat here. How many people are in here? We have 52 in here still. Please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Someone impersonating me in the league, says T-Bone. I don't know if he's impersonating you. I think he ends up having a name T-Bone as well. And he's a random inside the league. I don't think anybody's trying to. I'm going for first, so taking the risk, says Roger. Herd 2 QB combo is the winningest strategy, Mr. TD said. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is you oftentimes see that upside of what I did in this draft. It hits right, you know, the rotation of it. It's what in the Cooper Cup League I have it. Mahomes and Burrow, I accidentally did it, but I'm actually excited about it because I want to try and optimize it. It's hard to optimize it, you know, like yourself, whereas it will do it automatically for you on Underdog. But it's hard to get it, you know. All right, we're starting this draft right now. Kick it off, Ale. Let's go wide receiver. All right, I'm done with this ESPN draft. In final review, Josh Allen, Javonte Williams, Kenneth Walker, Lamb, Metcalf, Waller, Hopkins. Absolutely love this squad. Elijah Moore on the bench, Ayuk, Stevenson, Pierce, Mills. I don't draft kickers in tight ends. Blair dropped a $5 super. Blair, appreciate you, good buddy. You right now are...
You've just been Smitty approved.
Thank you, Blair. Blair, and thank you, Avatar, for the 49 spot. You are the man. Blair said, first 3 picks, 10-man PPR, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, Breece Hall. You want to know what I think of that? You might be disappointed by my answer.
You've just been Smitty approved.
Just kidding, because I absolutely love it, Blair. Jefferson, CD, Breece. You couldn't have grabbed a better third player, Breece. Or Blair. You mind if I call you Breece? I'm a little more comfortable, Blair, calling you Breece Hall, if you're okay with that. You couldn't have found a better running back to lean on than Breece Hall. in a situation where you got those upside wide receivers and you need to find a crafty secret weapon running back one that's hiding in the shadows. I love Breece Hall. I don't know if this is a super or a dynasty. If it's a dynasty, Hall would probably go higher unless it's your grandma's league, but I imagine it's redraft. I need to know who's on the board when you took Breece, though. I mean, it is something to consider. Would he have fallen? How many picks away was Breece on the pre-rank list? Because if he was like 20 picks away and your grandma didn't know he was coming up the ranks, he may have fallen to your 4th pick. But ETN, look for ETN in round 4, Blair. Look for ETN in round 4 unless you've already drafted. If this is in the middle of your draft, ETN in round 4, look for it, bro. Reached on Breece, but the running backs got grabbed early. But I guess what I'm trying to say, though, is if he was like within, 8 picks, then I think you may have reached. I'm so mad I could have got Breece Hall, says Evan. I love Breece Hall, man. You took Javonte in round 1. Gotta explain that. Who's gotta explain that? I don't have to explain anything. I love Javonte at the end of round 1. I'll take him at round 2 all day long, but if I'm comfortable enough with who I'm gonna get on the turn, I'd rather not make the mistake of letting Javonte get snagged and then getting a wide receiver or someone up that I could get in round 2. I'm very, very comfortable taking Javonte at 10, 11, 12. No explaining need to be done, Joker. It's straight explained on the field. The stats are gonna show you the way. It's Javonte season. Didn't you know it's Javonte season, bro? I'm not sure if you heard. Who do I take? Who do I take? This pick's so hard. Let's try the Andrews approach, shall we? Or you know what? Forget it. Yeah, let's try the Andrews approach. You guys like it? I don't like it. I'm going to try it for you. Yeah, explained on the field when he was like running back 25 or something, splitting with Gordon. You got me, Joker. You got me. Keep telling everybody about how bad he sucks. Lower his ADP for us if you would. That would be helpful. Chase, Andrews, Breece. Let's see how it feels. I don't like Andrews there, but I've got to try it out. I've got to try it out. Joker, dog, that ESPN team sucks. Who the F was your first rounder? Joker, keep bringing the positivity, bro. Everybody's loving it. You're lifting up the entire community. We're all feeling real warm and fuzzy inside. I mean, literally, like, what more can you do to uplift the community, Joker? You've literally come in and you've turned this place around, the culture around, like Jimmy G did in San Francisco. Javonte season. That's okay. I know Javonte will run circles around Gordon, but I can't do it. Well, not everybody can. And again, it comes down to the fact that you have to make a decision. Like example here, if you're not into Henry, if you're not a guy that wants to draft Kelsey, if you doubt Dalvin Cook, and you're looking at Diggs, you're looking at Lamb, you're looking at those guys right where that Henry pick is at 1.11. It's better to go the route of taking Javonte there and letting the 3-4 wide receivers fall than to go ahead and pass on Javonte and somebody else have an idea of grabbing him at 12 and 13 overall. Like grabbing Javonte at 10 or 11 or 12, it's a ridiculous notion that that's a waste of a pick or that he's going to bust from that spot. Javonte could be the number 1 or number 2 overall running back in 2022. And if he's not, if he's held back by the new Denver staff and a new quarterback, different situation. People think things are just going to repeat from last year. You got a different coach in there. You got Russell Wilson who wants to win a championship, and he's going to want his best player on the field that absolute drops fire every time he touches the football. Javonte was sharing carries in 2021, and he was the number 1 tackle-breaking running back in the entire National Football League. He broke more tackles than JT. He broke more tackles than every running back in the NFL, and he played halftime. And if anybody thinks that he's just going to come in and the new staff's going to do exactly what the old staff did, and the fact that Russell Wilson's not going to get his way and have the number 1 tackle-breaking monster on the field full-time, everyone's out of their mind. And I'm here to take advantage of it the best I can. And if that means I take him at 9, 10, 11 to make sure I get him where I want to get him, I'm going to do it over and over. And honestly, that speaks volumes about this show and the way we think. And honestly, if anybody's watching right now, and Tony, this is not to you. This is not to you, Tony. Tony, you and I see eye to eye on a lot more things than disagree. So Tony, this is not to you. But any newbie that comes in and literally has a tough time accepting Javonte Williams as a 10, 11, 12 pick, you're probably not going to take to the content very well, because I'm an outside the box type of thinker. I'm ahead of the curve type of analyst that tries to go ahead of the curve, and sometimes you miss big. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's lonely because you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. It's very uncomfortable to talk about things that haven't happened yet. If that's not what you want or desire from your content creator, I'm probably not the right content creator for you. I'm just saying that in advance. Not you, Tony. I'm not directing that at you. There's only one thing that you and I have disagreed on that I can remember very strongly, and it would be Javonte. I'm not saying we agree on everything, and I don't even know everything, every stance you take. But I just think that I think that people are going to be real disappointed about Javonte. And Tony, let me just say, now Javonte's getting drafted super early. He's not, Tony. I don't know if you've been watching what has happened. He was number 4 or 5 overall. Then Melvin Gordon re-signed, and now he's falling into the top of round 2, sometimes mid-round 2, not really late round 2 anymore. But to say he's going early, he's going at double the distance from where he was going earlier. He's still half price right now. Javonte Williams is half price. Tony, I think this much of Melvin Gordon affecting him, I'm not worried about it at all, Tony. It doesn't affect me at all. I'm not losing any sleep over it. It doesn't concern me one single bit. What am I doing here? I'm going to time out. I got to just punch something. Kyler, it's early. Too early. Ugh. Whatever. But as for Javon, Melvin Gordon, like, Tony, I don't know if you were here when the news broke about Melvin Gordon re-signing, but I came on here and I got blasted by a lot of my own people for a while. I think a lot of people have come around on it, but I came in here and I'm like, I'm not worried. This is a good thing. And everyone's like, oh my God, Smitty. Oh my God. And Tony, if this button right here, Tony, undid the Melvin Gordon signing, if I could press this button and send him to Baltimore with one click of this button, just by pressing this button, Tony, I wouldn't press it. I wouldn't. And I know a lot of you would be mad at me, but I would not press this button if it sent Melvin Gordon to Baltimore right now in a trade, because it's making Javonte Williams priced at a place he has no business being. He has no business being at even the end of round 1 let alone the top of round 2, let alone the middle of round 2. And he fell down to the bottom of 2 in early 3rd round territory when the news officially broke. People were saying top of the 3rd round, Tony. Top of the 3rd round. He's climbed, you're right, from that value, but he's still sitting at double or half the price tag that he used to be. He was 4 or 5. And Tony, let me explain this to you. This is how I like to explain the Javonte situation. In February, March, when you didn't think Melvin Gordon was leaving, you ranked him 4, 5, or 6, and you know it. Tony, you know you had him at 4, 5, 6, somewhere around that area after the NFL playoffs were underway. We're right around the Super Bowl, maybe right after the Super Bowl. Free agency was a ways away. So Tony's saying yes. So Tony, work with me on this and be completely honest with me, okay? So Javonte Williams, I asked you right now, you ranked him before in February, even with the threat of Melvin Gordon returning. He was probably going to return. There's thoughts maybe he wouldn't, maybe teams would want him, but you're pretty much like, okay, Melvin Gordon's on the team. I just asked you, around 4, 5, or 6, you ranked Javonte. That was with Drew Lock. No quarterback situation. Melvin Gordon may be returning. Melvin Gordon hits free agency. We all rejoice. Your mind psychologically accepts the fact that Melvin Gordon's gone. Then the team acquires Russell Wilson. They acquire Russell Wilson to the moon, living in the red zone, scoring opportunities. Then Melvin comes back. Now you have Melvin there where you already accepted and ranked Javonte 4, 5, or 6 overall with Melvin Gordon there and no Russell Wilson. But the difference is now you have Russell Wilson. Melvin Gordon's not gone, and you rank him lower than you did in February and March when Melvin was still there and there was no Russell Wilson. Do you understand what I'm saying, Tony? The human condition is mind-boggling. The fact that people literally return to a worst ADP draft slot for Javonte, literally return. You leave the train station, you come back with gold, which is Russell Wilson, and you literally tell me that you have garbage to bring me when you have a pot of gold. It's so different. This situation has changed dramatically from February and March. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't really care because it helps me acquire Javonte and all my people in a place where he can explode from. He can absolutely explode from that value and territory. Absolute steal. Kelsey, Cook, Higgins, Kittle, A-Rob. It's not. I don't understand the double tight end though. I don't get. Maybe you timed out. I don't know. Freddie, Henry, Javonte, Mahomey, Hollywood, Elliott. It's pretty good, Freddie. And we got a super chat here from Master. My boy Master. Rate my team. QB Trey Lance, running back Swift, Javonte. Love those running backs. That's my favorite start in all of fantasy football 2022. Swift and Javonte from the 12 pick. I absolutely love it. Higgins, Mike Williams, Schultz, Pollard, Walker, Eli Mitchell. Okay, I like this. I'm trying to figure out. You reached hardcore on the wide receivers though. Usually in this double running back setup here, where you're drafting Swift in round 1, Javonte in round 2, which I absolutely love. It's a league-winning approach. I feel like you have better wide receivers than Higgins and Mike Williams because that's literally that's your third and fourth rounder. That's your 4.1 and your 3.12. That's really high for Higgins and Mike Williams. That's the only thing I don't love about that team, Master. But I do love Schultz. I love Pollard. I love Walker. I love Elijah Moore. Pierce is even really good. I think you could do really good. I think you could do really good with this team. I think this team could be a winner, especially if Higgins balls out. And Mike Williams balls out. Like you're gonna have a winning team for sure. But I do like a little bit. I like McLaurin and DK. I like McLaurin and Waddle. And if you can only get one of those wide receivers, I'll put more money into the quarterback spot and say give me Burrow Give me Burrow and Waddle. Give me Burrow and DK. You know, not that Higgins isn't near as good. It's safe. It's safe. Mike Williams and Higgins could be very crafty. In Master, you could win this league. Like maybe one move even. Maybe you make one baby move, and you're the top team by far. Like one simple move, bro. Like maybe trading Mike Williams or Higgins with something, and then boom, you're in it, bro. Like let's say Pierce gains starter value, and you could trade Pierce and a wide receiver for one little bit itty bitty move up at wide receiver. Then boom, you're in it. Like I would stay on my toes about making one big upgrade without touching Javonte, without touching Swift, without touching Dalton Schultz, without touching Walker. You know, Pollard even you could maybe look to move, but I like it, Master. It's you know, it's a good start. I just think you might have you want my honest opinion, right? That's why you come to me. I think you might have reached a little bit on the wide receivers, but I still like them. No idea why Smitty is so high on Walker. Daddy Dennis, I mean, I have video after. How do you not have no idea? How do you have not a single clue? Like I literally, I do rant after rant. I mean, this has got to be your first video you're watching if you don't know why I love Kenneth Walker. I've literally described it in tremendous detail, Daddy Dennis. I almost called you Daddy Dimes. Denny Dimes. Daddy Denny. I mean, you had to have heard me talk about it. Like, how do you not know the reasons? How do you not know that I think he's one of the best, if not by far and away the best space navigators in the entire draft class? His skill set matches a PPR monster to a T, and everybody's going to say he didn't catch footballs in college. He's not going to be a good PPR guy, or Pete Carroll's not going to throw to him. This whole offense is going to change. Not to mention, I see your offensive line problems, issues. They drafted two linemen and Walker with their three first selections that they had in the draft. Their first, second, all three of their top picks in the NFL draft addressed. Two of them in the offensive line, one of them Kenneth Walker. They're gonna run, and they're in the middle of trying to acquire Baker Mayfield. I know that's not like a gem of a quarterback, but he can move the football down the field. Kenneth Walker, look, it's gonna take him some time, Daddy Dimes. That's why you have me saying draft him in round 6 and beyond, where, you know, no earlier unless you're in a weird spot where you're almost at the 6th round pick turn, and you could justify swapping the picks real quick and saying, I would take Walker at 6.3, but because I see this on the board, I think I can take him here and then get the same guy that I want anyway right here. I can understand that. I've done that myself. But he is literally a 6th or 7th round player, and Daddy Dennis, that's not going to lose you a league. He's going to earn that value in a very worst case scenario. Do you think they're not going to use a high draft capital running back? And Penny can't stay healthy. There's a very good chance that Kenneth Walker doesn't even have competition by midseason because Penny will be injured. Like, I don't even understand this whole Penny's going to stay healthy. You know how long Penny's been in the league? Penny's had a grip of time to try and make this work, bro. And this Seattle rushing game was so good last year. Penny, who's not one of the most efficient runners in the league, Penny's not one of the best running backs in the NFL, and he played like it down the stretch. That's not just because he's good. He is good. He's not great. He's good. But that offense knows how to run the football. And Pete Carroll, I don't care what rookie, everyone says that about Watson too in Green Bay. Like, scenarios aren't different. Look at the scenario we're looking at. It's a whole different ball game right now, bro. Just like in Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers doesn't bring wide receivers along. Aaron Rodgers doesn't bring wide receivers along quickly. Rookies take a long time to develop with him. It's a different situation. The running back room is dry. Aaron Rodgers has maybe 1 or 2 years, probably one left. He's going to rush him along. It's going to be a quick throw him to the fire. Throw his feet to the fire. And Penny was the top running back in the NFL last 5 games. That's exactly what I just said. Daddy Dennis, Daddy Dimes. I can't remember your Daddy Dennis. Daddy Dennis, that's exactly what I just said. If you think that the reason Penny was a top depending on your scoring, was like top 1 to 5 running back down the stretch in 2021. If you think that's because of Penny, I think you need to relook at the situation. He's good. He's not great, bro. He's not great. He's good. He's good. I'll draft Penny if he falls out. Look, I'll draft both of them. Why not cuff them both? Like, Penny's going after Kenny Walker. You could literally cuff the combo and wait on your running back too and get a duo that you can roll with. All right. What did Penny do in the previous 3.5 years aside from take up space? I know, Stormcat. I'm trying. Look, Daddy Dimes Dennis, do what you want. I still appreciate you. It doesn't matter. We don't have to agree on everything. Like, here's the weird thing. The thing that I struggle with sometimes is when you literally have a problem. And I'm okay. I know you're not mad at me, Daddy Dennis, and I'm not mad at you. But you literally have a problem with one of my opinions. Like, if you liked David Montgomery as a top 4 running back, Daddy Dennis, I literally wouldn't be like, why does Daddy Dennis think Monty's gonna be a monster? Like, there's rationale behind it, bro. Like, I don't think Monty will be top 4, but he literally finished top. What was Monty the year prior? Was it last year or the year prior? Where he finished shockingly. I think it was the year prior. He finished shockingly inside the top 5 running backs, I think, and no one even knew it. Like, he walked into 2021 and people were like drafting him really late. It's like, did you know that Monty was a top 5 or 6 running back? Like, bro, Daddy Dennis, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. I feel like I got a lot of logic behind it, but it's an opinion. It's also a bold take and also a late draft selection. You're talking about 6th to 7th to 8th round territory, my man. You really think I'm overreaching or have a stance that you can't wrap your head around? You're like, I don't understand why Smitty's so high on Kenny Walker. Why is Smitty talking about this 6th round, 7th round pick like that? How dare Smitty like somebody in a bold fashion in the 6th or 7th round? Look, the upside's all baked in, my boy. It's all baked in, buddy boy. It's literally just baked in, fermenting, completely woven. Kenny Walker can not touch the field until week 7, my guy. And you're still potentially getting one of the steals of the draft, let's say at 7.1, who comes in, doesn't touch the football until week 8. He doesn't touch the football until week 8, and Penny gets hurt, and he gets in the lineup, and he touches the ball for the first time in week 8. He can still earn you 7th round value, my dude.
Kenny Walker is scary. He's mean. He's tough. He'll bite your ear off. I want to own him. He's a man. He's a man. You're a man. I'm a man. You hear me?
That is all she wrote for tonight. We have mock draft for over an hour and 40 minutes. Part of that was me yelling about Kenny Walker. I said I wouldn't do it. Whoops. I said I wouldn't do it. I did it. I did it again. Appreciate everybody. I'm live Monday through Friday. That means tomorrow, your boy Smitty's live on the Fantasy Football Show like we do every single darn day, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Go to thefantasyfootballshow.com. Order your text line service from me. Text me on demand. I offer you voice messages. Voice messages in my responses. Let me reset this timer because I got a lot to say. I need another minute. Every response you get from me on the text line is a voice message, an audio message from your boy Smitty. So it kind of works like this. Hey, Smitty, who do I draft at number 5? Here are the players that are available. And this is what you're going to get from me, okay? It's going to be similar. Let me actually respond to one of these messages live so you can kind of see how it goes. Let me pause this timer. Let me reset it and let me pause it. We're going to pause it right there. Here's a message from, I won't say from who. Let's see here. And listening to Hey, I appreciate it, Sean. You the man, bro. Just like that. Okay, that's just a reply because he was saying something. Hopefully I'm not waking him up because it's 12 here. This message here, you're just liking the audio message. Appreciate that. Here's my team so far through 6 rounds. Dynasty IDP. What position should I target next in the 7th and 8th round? I'm going to look at the team right now. He attached a graphic. I'm not going to tell you who this is, but Jamar Chase, Javonte, Matthew Stafford, DK, Gibson, Hollywood Brown. That was a good start, dude, in a super flex. Chase, Javonte, Stafford. Somebody took Deshaun Watson right after that Stafford pick. DK, Gibby, Hollywood Brown. Absolutely phenomenal. I love that. I'm just going to mention a couple things to him, like you better make sure Breece Hall is there. Breece Hall had to have gone earlier. He had to have gone early because isn't this a dynasty? It's a dynasty, so he's gone. Kenny Walker, I'll be looking for a round or two after this one because the super flex is going to bump everything down about a round and a half. So this 7th round is really like, in terms of running backs, like the 6th round in a way. Yeah, he's got a good team. He's got a real good team. So I'm going to hit that question after we get off. Point is, your boy Smitty is going to leave you a long voicemail. Not a voicemail. It's a audio response. So when you check your message from me after you send me a message on the text line, and this is just, it's an actual phone. You're texting my phone. And I'm going to respond to you. And I'm going to be like, look, Bob, this is what I think you should do. And then you'll get a little file and you just hit the play button. And every response you get from me will be an audio response. So it's detailed. It's very, very detailed. So order it at thefantasyfootballshow.com, my one-on-one text service, as well as the bold predictions, all the content, the trade calculator. I invented the instant-based trade calculator back in 2003. I've got all kinds of tool rankings, stuff like that on thefantasyfootballshow.com. Click the Underdog Fantasy link below if you want to get in the Best Ball Mania 3 drafts like we did tonight live on the show. You can replay it and watch it. Click the link below. Use promo code Smitty. And let me know, and I'll give you a free 10 to 15 minute phone call if you use promo code Smitty. So the link is below. Underdog Fantasy. Go play now. Promo code Smitty. Free phone call. I answer every comment, 99.9% of them, in the comment section of my video once the video goes up. And it starts off with 0 comments, not the live chat. So leave a comment. I'm live anytime there's breaking news. If breaking news happens, I want you to think, Smitty. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. And like I said, if not 7 p.m. Eastern, it will be earlier because I go live anytime there's breaking news. So if tomorrow DK Metcalf, there's news about his situation, or Deebo Samuel signs his contract, the Niners won't offer him a deal tomorrow, but if they did, I would go live. If Deshaun Watson news, a ruling comes out, I go live. If anything happens at all, I go live. If Leonard Fournette gets pulled over for going 150 miles an hour when he was instructed not to speed by his team, I will go live. If Alvin Kamara news breaks, I will go live. I go live anytime there's breaking news because that's how I roll. We got another super chat from Ron Navy. Have a great night. Appreciate you, Ron. Thank you for all the super chats. You are the man, the myth, the legend. See you all at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, if not earlier, based on breaking news.
Breece Hall is 8 foot tall. He will always
Thank you,
answer
Daddy
the
Dennis. Appreciate the
call.
respect.
Don't let him fall. In the third, don't stall. Just give Batman the freaking football.
Later, Terry.
He's Breece. He's Breece.
He does a whole of a job. A whole of a job. A whole of a job.
Roger and Joe, I appreciate you guys. Late night crew.
To the moon.
He does a jale bayot.
Not so quick, because my boys Joe and Roger said they work late graveyard shift. You never know when I'm going to end. You shouldn't leave. This is like the credits of a movie, like a Marvel movie. You never really know what's going to happen. I could come right back.
Graveyard crew.
We're going to go ahead and throw Joe and Roger on here. They're going to bunk up together, though. I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to bunk up together Let's put you over here. Shoddy and Ron are sharing a tombstone here. They're going to bunk up. Don't worry, we put you back to back in the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and put Joe K. Or no, we'll just put his last name. Kingsley. And who was it? Joe and Roger J. You guys are now in the graveyard crew because you're listening while you're working late shift. I can't ask for better followers. You guys are awesome. You're literally working and you're listening to me. You got an earbud in. Your boss has no idea you're listening to the Fantasy Football Show live. Can't ask for better people. Appreciate you all. Graveyard crew in the house. And I am now officially out. See you all tomorrow. Underdog Fantasy, use promo code Smitty. Deuces.
Until next time, Bubba. Catch you later, Bubba.
Deuce, bro.